Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Kim Jacobs Show. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited because we're actually celebrating National African American Music Appreciation Month during this month of June. So you're going to meet different
Oh my God.
artists and different people that are out there. I can hear you over
Oh
there,
my gosh.
Nikki, getting ready to share it. So good. You can see that you can share it.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
Just had
good.
to turn the volume down a
As
little
we
bit.
come on, they actually share the broadcast with their friends and family as well. So if you see them like when we first come on, leaning in, trying to figure out how to share it, then they're like, "Oh, hey everybody, hey Nikki."
Hi.
I can tell
All
you can
right.
sing too.
Say that
Oh,
again.
I can tell you can sing too.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have a good time. Listen,
Yes,
everybody,
ma'am.
as you join in, whatever other device you have going, silence that one because I can hear it. Okay. What everyone that's joining in today, make sure you go ahead and share today's broadcast with your friends, your family, your coworkers. Let everybody know that we are on the air and we're so excited to be able to serve you in this capacity. My goal at the Kim Jacobs Show is to be able to provide balance to each household, one household at a time. I want to provide you with real, relatable information that's relevant to today's times as well, so that it's modern enough for you to grab a hold of what's going on in society, but it can somehow, in some way, make you better from a balanced perspective in your overall life. So please make sure you tell your friends to join in on every episode of the Kim Jacobs Show. And tomorrow, I'll tell you guys this later today too, but tomorrow, Frank Jacobs Sr. and Frank Jacobs Jr. will be hosting
Wow.
this show. So they will be on hosting the
Yay.
Jacobs Show. And as you know, I'll be actually tomorrow doing a panel with the Charlotte Black Film Festival for a film that I'm reviewing and then interviewing the cast on tomorrow. So that's going to be happening for me on tomorrow, but I want to make sure that the show goes forward. No one person stops the Kim Jacobs Show. So we're going to have the show for you tomorrow with Frank Jacobs Sr. and Frank Jacobs Jr., and you're going to be in for a tremendous treat. So make sure you tune in tomorrow for that as well. Let me go ahead and introduce my wonderful guest. And I am, when I say excited about being able to let you guys get to know, let me go over here, let you guys get ready to know this wonderful woman. She's first of all just a force to be reckoned with. And I don't know if you remember, but Tommy Nichols had recommended that she be on the show. And so I was so excited because I was like, yes, she sings too. So Nikki Cole is a gifted and anointed vessel, willing to be used by God. Over the years, she has used her ministry gift and traveled extensively across the country, sharing her God-given gift with the body of Christ. She strives to live life of integrity in order to fulfill her destiny of ministering and empowering others through song. Her passion and her life experience enables her to be a voice of inspiration to hurting people and individuals who have yet to surrender to Christ, is who she's referring to. Having survived many challenging situations in her own life, her drive to serve as a minister of the gospel is also heightened and her commitment deepened. Nikki Cole is a woman who demonstrates great faith, courage, and love. For the past 20 years, Nikki Cole has been a devoted member of the Life Center Ministries, Inc., where her pastor is Bishop Brian D. Moore. This affirmation and her gift has made room for her in many arenas. The devoted mother, daughter, sister, and friend. See, balance, guys. She's a
That's
devoted
right.
mother, daughter, sister, and friend, and in ministry. So she balances a whole bunch of things, continues to live out her life's dream and call for ministering the gospel of Christ. So I am so proud to introduce Nikki Cole. Hey, Nikki.
Thank you. Hi. Good morning, everyone.
How do you feel about being on the Kim Jacobs show here today?
I'm very happy, very excited. This is totally out of the box for me. I'm a behind the scenes individual. However, I'm excited. At first, when you first messaged me about it, I was like thinking, tomorrow, that's a little soon. I'm nervous. Who can I pass this off to? Then I was reminded, God checked me so quick. he was like, I'm gonna stop opening doors for you if you continue to pass them off to other people. So I was reminded of a good friend of mine, Pastor Andrea Lewis. She said to me many years ago that you're always paving the way for so many other people. It's time for you to pave the way for yourself. So after getting checked by the Holy Spirit, here I am, and we're ready to go.
And I put exclusive on the Kim Jacobs Show.
That's right.
I may have to change that later once you go on like all of these other, The View and The Talk and Oprah.
Oh, come on. Like, I receive it.
Right now it's exclusive.
But we started, that's right. You were the path.
And you know what, Nikki, I'm glad you said that, because so many people are nervous about pursuing their goals and their dreams. And you have this gift, but take us back and just give us the path that brought you to where you are today. How did your life start? Where did you come from? Tell us about your upbringing and just bring us up to speed.
Okay, well, I'm originally from New York. I've been in the South for a very long time, so I'm like New York country girl now. So, but I'm still going to be a New Yorker always. I remember I've always been shy, always been bashful. I don't even know where it derived from when I became this open person. I don't know what happened, when it happened. It just happened. So I remember the first time that I ever sang in public I was about 15, and me and my cousin did a duet together at my church in New York. And from there, since I was 15, I just found a passion and a love for not only ministry, but to just sing. So I wake up singing, I go to bed singing, in the shower singing, I sang in class. I almost got suspended for singing in school. Like when I wasn't supposed to, they called my mother. They was like, she won't stop singing. And she was like, well, I don't know what to do. That's what she does all the time. So I just love music. Music, it just brings so much peace to your spirit and comfort. So it's just something that I've developed through the years, and I think I'm okay with it. Yeah.
Well, that's really, really good.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
My husband says, make a joyful noise unto the Lord, not just any old noise, right?
Right.
And
right.
my noise must not be that joyful.
That's okay. That's okay, because you have so many other talents and gifts, so it's all right.
Okay. Well, thank you for encouraging me, Nikki.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate it. And so you basically just said, I can sing, and I'm just gonna sing everywhere I go.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. But I don't really I can sing. I think that I have a nice voice, So, I mean, God has been good to me. He's blessed me. And if I'm ministering to somebody and they're being blessed by it, no matter what, then I'm okay with that.
That's so good. Now, listen, everybody, if you want to be brought in when we do our flash round, I want to make sure I give people a chance to know I'm trying something new that my brother's fiance has suggested to me, to give people a chance to come on the screen when I do the flash round. So if anyone wants to be popped in during our flash round as a studio audience member, and you want to give a quick shout out or words of encouragement or something to Nikki, or just have a direct question, then I'll pull you into the screen. If you say anything crazy, I'm gonna pop you out and delete the whole broadcast, just so you know. So it's not like it's going anywhere, okay? So you better keep it clean and positive, or it'll be like, poof, that's it. Okay, right. I will end. I'm in control. So keep it nice and positive so that the person feels comfortable if I bring you into the screen. So now, Nikki, you also have a passion for working with domestic violence victims as well. And so throughout today's show, I want to make sure I get a chance for people to learn more about that. But I can see already more than normal. It's a lot of comments flooding in. So I'm going to do multiple flash rounds if you don't mind.
Okay.
I want to make sure
it's your show. You can do whatever you want to
do. Thank you so much for your permission. I appreciate it. So let's see. Atavia Moore Jackson says, wonderful woman. I love her.
Hi, Tavia.
She said, good morning.
Yes, ma'am. That's my cousin. I love her.
What?
We chop it up all the time.
I don't know who she's talking about. Somebody said if you want to be famous, then they're telling you what to do, but you can just look at that comment yourself in there. Darius Frederick said, I love you from Nikki. We grew up in New York together.
Yes, we went to junior high school together.
Oh, I love Darius Frederick.
Yes,
I was Deacon
yes, I
Darius.
love
He
him
knows
too.
it too. So I don't know which one is Deacon Darius.
He's a great guy.
He really is. Okay, let's see. Nikki Cole, I love you. Dwayne Smith.
Hi, Dwayne. That's my little brother.
Hello, ladies. God will check you when he's pushing you.
You're right about it. He sure will. And he got me good.
Oh, hey, if you want to support the Kim Jacobs Show, make sure you know this is something new I'm doing too. I found out I don't ever charge my guests to come on my show. So people were asking, well, how much is it for me to be on your show? And I was like, huh? I didn't understand what they were talking about. So, I mean, literally, I've gotten so many calls about that because they want to know how much does it cost for their segment, which I know exactly what they're saying because I've done stuff with NBC and Fox and different places. And so when we have our meetings, they will put up the amounts that the segments are charging for that particular segment infomercial type of thing. And so just so you know, I'm not charging my guests to be on the Kim Jacobs Show. So if you are interested in just supporting the Kim Jacobs Show so that I can have it as a real living, I've realized that I need to tell somebody that the only way that I can survive as the Kim Jacobs Show is if I have some type of support to be able to provide these shows on a daily basis, or I'm gonna have to get out of here and go on to work somewhere, y'all. Okay, so you can definitely go to Kim Jacobs Inc. or paypal.me/Kim Jacobs Inc. That gives me a chance to also take care of any staff that works with me. And I have some great team members, and I would love to be able to not have them just as volunteers. So please, guys, contribute to the Kim Jacobs Show.
Absolutely.
Okay. And let's see what other comments came in here. Somebody said, "Oh, this is so true." I hope you're saying this is true. You want to support the Kim Jacobs Show, but I don't think that's what you said. They were saying it's
Knowing
true
her, it probably is. Knowing her, it probably is.
No, she was talking about when you were sharing your backstory.
Gotcha.
It's nothing worse than somebody putting a comment and it'd be the comment that they wanted to link to. It's like, that is not what I was saying.
Right.
Hey guys, remember too, if you want to be brought into today's broadcast, and I have it across various platforms, Twitch, Periscope, Facebook, YouTube, know that you can just click right on that link. I'll bring you right into the show to be able to talk to Nikki. So make sure you know that. Tiffany said, "I love you, Nikki."
I love you too, Tiff.
Go, Nikki Cole.
Hey, Tiff.
That's my girl, real all day.
That's Pastor Cedric Johnson.
Hey, Pastor Cedric Johnson.
Yes.
Marcus Millsap said, "Hey, sis."
Hey.
Share this with my groups. We support you, Kim Jacobs, always with the guests we need at the time we need them. Thank you so much, Allison. Okay, so let's see, one more comment. Good morning. I love you, Nikki. You are amazing, encouraging, and I appreciate you.
Ditto, Tiff.
So tell us about your passion, because you're very passionate about working with domestic violence victims.
Well, I have quite a bit. I have quite a few passions. Yeah, and I'm trying to execute them all.
And you can talk about all of as many as you can cram into this show. Tell us.
Okay. Well, God gave me this probably about 2011, and I'll never forget. I was driving down the highway coming from Charleston, and he just dropped it in my spirit. Wow, women of wisdom. And so that's where it derived from. That's where it came from. And so from there, I started out doing conferences, and it's basically outreach. We don't have an establishment yet. However, that is my ultimate goal, to develop a facility where we can house battered women and children. So basically a transitional housing facility. And so right now we're just working on outreach things. And so we provide different things for people that's in need. And ultimately, the original goal was to have a separate building. But when I sat down and I thought about all the people that have been in my home, I counted 22 families that have literally lived in my home.
Oh my God.
And with that, I've done therapeutic foster care for 22 years. And that's not even including the foster care people that I've helped or served. Those are just families that needed, you know, transitional housing for whatever reason. All of it wasn't abuse. Some of it was just people just needing somewhere to stay for a particular time because they went through some challenges in life. And so basically, like I said, the ultimate goal is to have a facility where we can house battered women and children and, just help them with the necessary tools in life that they need to get, where they need to go to.
Wow.
And where that passion came from, sorry to cut you off, I
Oh no,
apologize.
you got this.
I've never been a battered woman, but I still have a passion for it because my goal is to help women that don't have the tenacity to walk away, get away, even fight back if you have to. That's my job, to help them gain that type of courage and strength to be able to walk away if you're being faced with those challenges.
But why you? Like, there are people typically that are interested in a passion because they've either experienced it or because they've been from a family that went through this. But God put it on your heart for a different reason, even though like you and you're saying, hey, I'm not even a victim of this, but it's a passion. Why is it a passion?
I think because I'm a nurturer by nature and I just really want everybody to be happy. And I think it kind of falls under that. As I said, I've never been violated in that area, but I know a lot of people that have been. And so my thing is, if I can help in any kind of way, even if it's just a song or, a word of encouragement to help you, not have to go through that. I mean, I believe that's why God just gave it to me. And I think because I am a nurturer and I am a person that wants to help everybody. My kids tell me all the time, Mommy, you always trying to save the world. You can't. I said, well, I'm gonna die trying because I mean, it's just who God created me to be. And that's just what it is.
That's so good. So you've never been a domestic violence victim, but you're just a nurturer by nature and you
Yeah.
want to help people be
Right.
happy. That's such a, I know God is going to put so many jewels in your crown as a result of
Yeah.
you just reaching back and helping those in need.
Yeah, he's
That's
already
really
doing it. God is amazing. He's awesome, man. I mean, yeah, that's just a whole nother story right there. But yeah.
So when you actually, as a singer, when you before we go to singing, I want to make sure that people know how they can get in touch with you and what type of services you offer for those that are domestic violence victims. Because you're saying like you've opened your house to like over 22 people over the years.
22 families, right. That's what I have done, but we're not promoting that. That was just a little testimony that I was
Okay.
sharing with you that I have done that in the past. We want to be clear. It's not no longer open house, but if we have to find resources for people, then I have a great team as well. They really, really help me with whatever I need to do. So we can find those particular things for anybody who needs assistance. We have people that we can reach out to get them what they need.
That's really good. So Nikki Cole, founder of Nikki Cole Ministries, and she provides like a safe haven experience that she connects you to the proper resources. So I say the right thing. And those resources, if you're interested in learning more, you can contact her at 704-619-0023, correct?
Correct.
And then she'll be able to connect you to the proper resource. So if you're dealing with something, you don't have to go through it alone. If you have people that are passionate and desiring to help you immediately, so you don't even have to wait until when is it going to work for me to do this? When you have an opportunity, I don't know how it really works, Nikki, and you might be able to speak to that. Some people that are dealing with domestic violence, they're trying to figure out when is the right time to even speak up and say something, or when are they not going to be around their abuser or different things like that. Do you have any words of advice for situations like that?
Yeah, I would say immediately, because if someone is not treating you the way you deserve to be treated, there's no need to wait, because ultimately it's not going to change. Um, so I would say immediately tell somebody immediately so that we can get you help immediately. We'll pray with you, we'll talk with you, all of that, but you need to speak up immediately.
That's really good. And you will pray with people too. So it's not like
Absolutely.
That's really important too. So some people aren't interested in running and separating from their situation, but they just need to be encouraged through their situation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You'd be amazed the comfort a prayer can bring to someone's life.
That's really good. And I'm just going to put that, your phone number on this particular one that I'm typing here too, 619-0023. So this is really good. So if you're being mistreated, what Nikki is saying is don't sit around and wait for the right time. Make sure you go ahead and contact her. And I know there are national helplines, and you can Google all of those. Those things will pop up immediately if you have domestic violence situations. And there are safe houses for people that are in situations like that. I literally, when I type in just Google, all kinds of resources come up, and they will help you, because I've directed people to many of those national hotlines, and I've been on the phone with people three-way because they don't want the phone call to come from their phone. So I know as a pastor's wife situation, I've been in a lot of unique situations to help people through situations that are dealing with domestic abuse. But those are just generic resources that I just call three-way with them from my phone to help them. So in this case, you have a direct resource, and she'll do some of the work for you, is what you're saying.
Absolutely. And let me say this, Kim, a lot of times we don't like to talk about certain situations, but through research and through studies, domestic violence is it's a widespread. And so we don't discriminate. We help everybody. And through my research, I found that there is a high demand for same-sex relationships that deal with domestic violence. So if you're dealing with that situation, we can help you guys too. Like, don't be ashamed. And I think the reason why it's such a high demand is because, and I didn't notice, I did not notice until I did some research, that, they're afraid to speak up because of the lifestyle. But,
right.
Don't be ashamed of it. Like, we don't discriminate. We will help anybody that's in a situation, whether it be heterosexual, bisexual, whatever. We don't discriminate. We're willing to help, pray, sing, whatever we have to do to make sure that you're safe, period.
This is really good. This is really good. Thank you so much. Okay, let me pull in some more guests, because I can see people are typing a lot of comments, and this show is kind of different because there's more people chiming in. So let me just make sure that I don't leave anybody out. I love you, Nikki. Okay, I went through these already. Marcus said, hey sis. Okay. And then Tiffany said, good morning. Tiffany said, good morning. I love you, Nikki. You are amazing, encouraging, and I appreciate you. I'm just putting the comment up that Nikki shared, which is Women of Wisdom. Wow, Nikki wants a transitional housing facility for domestic violence victims. A lot of people, sometimes when you just hear a person's dream, because now you're putting it out into the atmosphere, Nikki, you never know who's watching the show that can connect you to the right resource that wants to even donate some property. And so I'm big on just putting that dream out into the atmosphere and seeing what God can do with it.
Absolutely.
So I just put your comment out there again. And let's see, somebody else said, yes, you are a nurturer. Tommy Nichols said, it is the passion of Jesus that everyone is made whole.
That's right.
Oh, speaking of Tommy, let me make sure you guys know that the Charlotte Black Film Festival is happening now. And so make sure that you go to Charlotte Black Film Festival's site. And Tommy, if you could type that in, you can get a pass to be able to see different documentaries and movies and films that they have put together. And it was over 200 and something films. I think they narrowed it down to like 70 something. And my friends have been contacting me, Tommy, and saying that they are really loving the films. They said they're great films. It's not just your average kind of stuff. This is some great feedback that I'm receiving since you've been on the show, and want to make sure you know that. So thank you for all that you do. And I'll be hosting a panel discussion tomorrow on Tommy Nichols one of his documentaries, and I'll be interviewing the cast. So hence tomorrow on this show, you're going to hear from Frank Jacobs Sr. and from Frank Jacobs Jr. on the Kim Jacobs Show. And I will be later in the early afternoon working on Tommy's show as a host as well. Let's see. Tiffany, you get that nurturing spirit from your mom. I love your mama, Jacqueline. Talk about your mama for a second.
My mom, she's my ace. She's my everything. I love her. She's actually here for about 7 weeks. So I could kind of keep a tab on her because she's 73. She'll be 74 in November, but she has the spirit of like a 17-year-old. And so I'm like, Ma, you got to stay out them streets. This coronavirus is real. Like, so you need to come up here so that I can pretty much babysit her.
That's so
she
funny.
cannot keep still. She retired, then she went back to work, then she started working another job. So she's like working 2 jobs and doing so many other things. So she's amazing. She's just my number one supporter. I love my mother.
So
we have an amazing relationship. Like all my friends say, I wish I had a relationship with my mom like that. You can,
I have a relationship with my mom. Like
I know you do. You're spoiled. You're right. But see, you got it good because your mom even came to help you with the kids and all of that. My mom, she'll pop in and she going back home. She ain't trying to stay.
Yeah, my mom
but they're big, they're grown now. So yeah, you yeah. You have the full package.
Good question, Kim. Thank you, Atavia. Okay, let's see. And anybody want to be brought in? Let me just use that link and I'll bring you right in. Let's see. Prayer is the comfort of God, Alice.
Absolutely.
Atavia, yes. Nikki Cole. Yes. Lisa Goodwin said.
Hey, Lisa.
Jacqueline always had to shelter for everybody. God bless you. Much love.
That's my mama.
Let me go back, Mama. Let me go back. How you doing, Miss Jacqueline? Oh my gosh. I'm so glad to see you. I can see your what? Oh yeah, your mama a trip. You can't tell her nothing.
Nothing.
You cannot tell your mama nothing. I can say that right now. Based on looking at that picture, Miss Jacqueline, I see you. I see you.
And she's 4'11" and a half. And you better give her that half. Because she's 4'11" and a half. She wants that half. Yeah.
glad to have you on the show today, Miss Jacqueline. Major shout out to you and to your lovely daughter, Nikki.
You.
We're gonna hear her sing too, y'all. So don't go nowhere. Make sure you know that it's National Black Appreciation Music Month, and we're gonna hear her sing. Bernadette said, "Blessings."
Hey, sis. That's Pastor Bernadette.
How are you, Pastor Bernadette? Y'all got some serious profile pictures. I need to change. I need to get some better. I need to do some more. Elijah Goodwin Jr. Thumbs up.
That's Pastor Elijah. That's my baby daddy.
Oh. How you doing, baby? Where you at? How you doing, baby daddy? At least he supports you out here. He in these good
Absolutely.
streets.
We support each other all the time.
That's so sweet. MV, lots of kisses.
Hey, Kimmy.
Nikki Cole played a huge part in this new chapter of my life, Atavia.
That's right. Actually, her husband is here today. He's going to be playing for me.
Oh, okay.
We was about to put a whole production going.
Now. What'd you say?
We were about to get a whole production going. Then I said, no, we're just going to do a little instrument, have a little background. That's it.
Well, you know what? This audience going so crazy out here typing all this stuff. I try to get all my audience members in, but I'm gonna tell you right now, they're gonna take up. Look at them. They're going off. They're going off. But then if I leave one person off, trust me, they're gonna be like, "I know you saw my comment. I know you saw my comment." And he's like, "No." So let me.
That's all right. Just type it again. If she misses it, type it again.
Okay. Tiffany says she takes after her mama, Jackie. Oh. Miss Jacqueline said nothing. Nothing. I don't know what that means. But she said nothing. No sound, huh?
Tell them to log out and log back in. I don't know. Can everyone else hear?
Oh wait, can you all not hear us? Somebody type I hear you, or if you can hear, if not, then
give some thumbs up or something.
Yeah, give a thumbs up or something to let us know you can hear. Okay, let's see. Hey, Miss Jacobs, bless you, Brittany Yarborough. God bless you both. God bless you, Dee Rich. Love you, Nikki.
Hey, D.
Okay. Oh, Derek Christopher. Hello to
Hey,
both of
Derek.
you.
Derek is my dude, man. I love him. He used to cover for me and play for me whenever I had something going on. He's so amazing.
Derek is incredible. He can do
Yeah.
some serious work on
Yeah.
the
He's the
keyboard.
truth.
And you know, Derek, anytime you want to come on, it's already National Black Music Month. Come show your skills on the Kim
That's
Jacobs
right.
Show. I don't understand. You actually at our church and you don't
He's
even
too
come on
busy.
our show.
He's too busy, Kim. He's really busy.
Derek is not so busy that he can't come on the Kim Jacobs Show.
Uh-oh.
Let me call him
Yeah,
out, right?
Derek.
Okay, let's see. Love you, Kim said.
Love you back, Kim.
Zipporah said, love you, Nikki.
Love you too.
Love you, Nikki.
I
Okay.
love this. All my family is on here. These are my church family, my employees, everybody.
This is really supportive. Everybody's supporting you so much. We hear good. Okay. Derek Christopher, I'm retired. No, you can't buy. I'm taking that comment. Get that comment off my screen.
If I came out today, you got to come out too.
He said I'm retired. You better get off my screen. Let me go to the next comment. Let's see. Blessings, Nicole. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
I think that I actually got through every comment. Yeah, I think I did. I'm trying my best to make sure I didn't leave anybody out. It's so easy to skip over one thing. If I left your comment out and you know that you definitely want to be brought in, please let me know and just type it and I'll make sure that I bring you in. Okay, that's the goal. So Nikki, when did you discover that you were anointed to sing?
I mean, I guess when I was 15, because I've been going at it ever since. So, and then, man, I guess that's when I realized that I had a passion to sing. But if you want to talk about the anointing, I don't know. I guess it's when I just felt the presence of God through the song. And I can't exactly say when that happened, but it's there.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm getting so giddy excited.
Oh, Lord.
Y'all listen, if y'all are enjoying shows like this, please just take a moment to, not in the middle of the broadcast, but right after the show, subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show. And I want you to just go right to my YouTube channel. A lot of you tune in every day, Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. But then you're like, not necessarily subscribers to the show. Make sure you know that I would love for you to be one of the subscribers and you turn on that notification bell. That alerts you when the shows are live. So you don't even have to think about it. You'll see it go live at 11 o'clock a.m. and it'll send you a quick notification. So take a moment today after today's broadcast and go and subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show. I greatly appreciate you being a part of my studio audience. This is what makes the show great, is when people like you come up to the microphone. It's as if you're standing there at the mic and you're talking and sending a shout out to my guests. So I appreciate you being a part of today's studio audience. Okay, we get ready to flow. So I want you to get ready to let's see, Nikki Cole performs. That's what I'm gonna type.
Oh, Lord.
Now, sang, Nikki. I think that's what I'm supposed to say. Sang, Nikki.
What are we gonna do first?
I'm not even saying that on key. I don't know. I'm trying. You can tell Kim can't sing because she can't even say sang Nikki on key. Let's see. Let's get ready to. Everybody type sang Nikki, and then we get ready to let her get ready to flow. Oh, go ahead and take your little sip of water. Don't say a song. Don't even belt nothing out until I see some sang Nikki in the comment section. While we're waiting for that to happen, I'm going to give you Nikki's contact information again, 704-619-0023. Make sure you contact her, especially if you're dealing with domestic violence or you're looking for some kind of resource to help you in a difficult situation that you may be in, or if you just need prayer or a song. She is willing to help you in that regard. All right, let's see. Did anybody say sang, Nikki? Do you see that over there in the comments?
Yeah, I do.
You see a lot
They're
of it? Or
coming.
no?
No, they're saying it. They're
They're
saying it.
saying it. Okay, guys, at noon, because I don't want to do any more announcements after Nikki sings. I just want to give her her final closing points and stuff as we close the show out. At noon to 12:30, if you're interested in being a part of a prayer line, 978-990-5000. And you can put in pound 322-083 Monday through Friday. Pastor Jacobs is praying for COVID-19 victims, people that are in the hospital that don't even have COVID-19, but they can't have their loved ones in there with them, people that are passing away and loved ones can't really celebrate them in their homegoings properly. Praying for all kinds of situations, Monday through Friday, 12 to 12:30. Okay, let's see. Sang, Nikki, sang, Nikki. Let's see. Let's see. They said sang. Oh. I see it. Okay, sing, sister. Brittany says sang. I may not get all of them in there, but they doing it. Okay, get ready to sing. The floor is yours, Nikki.
Is the sound okay, Kim?
Sounds great.
Is the sound okay?
And who are you accompanied by?
His name is Daddario Jackson. That's Octavia's husband, Daddario Jackson, but we call him DJ.
DJ Jackson.
Daddario. I don't know. Daddario. My storage is empty, and I am available. My storage is empty, God, and I am available to you. Lord, I'm available to you. My will I give to you. I'll do what you say do. Use me, Lord, to show someone the way and enable me to say, oh, my storage is empty, and I am available. My storage is empty, God, and I am available to you. Giving back to you all the tools you gave to me. My hands, my ears, my voice, my eyes, so you can use them as you please. I have emptied out my cup so that you can fill it up. Now I'm free and I just want to be more available to you. Lord, I'm available to you. I give to you. I'll do what you say to. Use me, Lord, to show someone the way and enable me to say, my storage is empty, God, and I am available. My storage is empty, Jesus, and I am available. I may not be perfect, I don't do everything right, but I surrender my all to you, Jesus. I give you my all, God. Everything I have belongs to you, Jesus. My storage is empty, and I'm available. My storage, hallelujah. My storage is empty. My storage is empty, Jesus. I pour out my spirit to you, God. My storage is empty. My storage is empty, Jesus. And I am available to you. I'm available to you.
You're gonna make somebody cry like that on their own show.
Sorry. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah.
Oh my God.
Hallelujah. Thank you, God. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Thank you, God. I'm available to you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Have your way in me, God. Thank you, Lord God. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Roma mama shianda bahosaya. Roma mama shianda bahosia na bahoshataya. Roma mama shataya bahosaya. Lord, I'm available to you, God. Haya bahoshataya. Roma mama shianda bahosaya na bahoshitaya. Have your way, Holy Spirit. Have your way, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Lord God. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
What's going on? The Spirit of the Lord is moving here on the Kim Jacobs Show.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yes, the Spirit of the Lord is moving mightily on the Kim Jacobs Show. And that is definitely the difference in the Kim Jacobs Show and other shows that are out here. I can tell you that the Lord will have his way on my show because he reigns in my life. He reigns in my life. And I'm not ashamed of the gospel of my Lord and Savior.
Ooh.
And if I have a platform to share it, I'm going to share it all the days of my life. Always available. How many of you are available for God to use you? Type, I'm available. I'm available. And it doesn't matter in what area of your life, whether you're in the corporate sector, whether you are in a nonprofit sector, whether you are playing football, whether you are playing baseball, whether you own a corporation, are you available? Are you available for God to use you? And everybody gets used in different ways. Everybody, we all get used in a different way because we have different gifts and talents. But the gift that God gave you, Nikki Cole, is to sing. And the title of today's show is The Reason I Sing. So the reason you sing, Nikki, is tell everybody.
To encourage myself and to encourage everyone else and to let them know that God is the answer of the world today.
With all the violence that's
Right.
happening, people being hung, there's so much negativity, COVID-19. It's so much happening that I get sick. I get sick in my insides when I watch different things on TV. I'm like, I can't even take it. I get sick. So to know that God is still able to provide inspiration through a beautiful voice like yours and how befitting that God would make National African American Music Month during this month, that COVID-19 and all of these things that's happening with Black Lives Matter and protesting and police situations and you name it. And here, God is still using you to inspire the masses.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So many more comments came in. I encourage you to just go back and look at them later. People are praising God. People are just chiming in. Yes, God, have your way, ministering the way. Oh, the cool dude said, oh, okay, I get what's happening now. Cool dude, I'm so glad you're on today as one of my studio audience members. And everybody that knows, when you come on to the Kim Jacobs show, I do a prayer backstage. And I don't have judgment for nobody else. I'm not judging you. You pray in whoever's name you want to pray in. But before we go live on my show, I pray in the name of Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. And I tell you to pray in whoever's name you want to pray in, because that's your right to hang your soul on whatever you believe. So I welcome you to pray in whatever name you pray in. I just pray in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ's name. Oh, tapping this jewelry. Let me say this first. There's a whole side note. My jewelry is provided by, because it should be like, girl, you wore that and didn't even say my name. Okay, Lady Sharon Robinson has a couture boutique, a Coco Couture, I think, boutique. And so she provided this jewelry today that I'm wearing. So make sure you check out Sharon Robinson, and anybody that knows her, make sure they know that Sharon Chavis, I think, Robinson, make sure it provided jewelry today, because I don't want to leave anybody off for Kim Jacobs today. I want to make sure people always get the proper credit and the proper, recognition. God is moving. God is moving. I'm available. Everybody is typed in, I'm available, I'm available, I'm available. And God is definitely the answer. God is the answer. Love it, New York. Thank you, New York, for watching. Say so, Kim, Sharon Robinson. Hey, guys, listen, if you all want to be a guest on the Kim Jacobs show, please know you can. Let me know. Just email me, kim@thebalancedoctor.tv. And if you have enjoyed shows like this, I've already put it in the comment section. If you're enjoying shows like this and you want more of them, then please subscribe so that I can get the right viewership to show, hey, this is a show that does make a difference in our community. Go subscribe to Kim Jacobs Show right on my YouTube channel, and the link is in the comment section. And I really do appreciate you being in my studio audience today. Any closing words that you would have for everyone, Nikki?
Just trust God in whatever phase we're in. That's like your soul anchor. Whatever you do, just put God first and you'll be all right. Yeah.
Wow. I put that in the comment section. Trust God in every phase of your life. Nikki, I don't know if you want to close out with another song or you want to just like, okay, that was too powerful to do anything else behind that. So I'm like, I can't imagine, but I don't know how singing works. So I was like, let me just, this was good. Thank you. I'm like, you sing, I don't know that song, that's plenty, right? Trust God in every phase. Thank you guys for being, thank you so much back there, DJ. Thank you for accompanying Nikki Cole. And hey, my
He's
mom
smiling over there. He got a big old Kool-Aid smile.
my mom got on. She said good morning and God bless you.
Hey, Ma.
All right, guys. I hope I've done you all justice as my studio audience members. And thank you for watching today's episode of the Kim Jacobs Show. Make sure tomorrow you tune in. You're going to hear from Frank Jacobs Sr. and Frank Jacobs Jr. And so they are going to be on tomorrow's episode at 11 o'clock a.m. Go subscribe and turn on your notifications. Thank you, Nikki.
Hey, thank you so much, Lady Kim. You're beautiful as always.
Now,
As
were you more
always.
comfortable at the end?
Yeah, I think I did pretty good.
Oh, wow, you had me go down the way. I'm like, this is a
Girl, my
long
nerves
show.
was shot all night long. I was so nervous, but God is good. God is good.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for doing this. Thank you all for
Thank you.
watching today's episode of the Kim Jacobs Show. God bless you all and be encouraged.